The long wait is finally over. After years of speculation and online rumors, Elon Musk has officially put all doubts to rest. The Tesla Model Q is real. But this isn't just another electric vehicle hitting the market. It represents a seismic shift for Tesla, marking the company's first truly budget-friendly car, with a jaw-dropping starting price under $17,575. That's a figure many thought impossible for a Tesla. Yet here it is, poised to disrupt the entire automotive landscape. And if the price tag alone doesn't turn heads, there's more. This vehicle could completely transform how electric cars are built and sold. In a surprise press conference, Musk introduced the Model Q as Tesla's most compelling offer to date. This isn't just about affordability. It's about maximizing value at an unprecedented cost. Historically, high prices have been one of the biggest hurdles for widespread EV adoption, but Tesla's latest move directly addresses that. This car is designed for the millions who've always dreamed of owning an electric vehicle but couldn't afford one. The message is clear. This is Tesla's big push toward mass accessibility. The announcement sent immediate shockwaves through the industry. Analysts began revising their forecasts for the electric vehicle market. Rival automakers took notice, and consumers worldwide rushed to understand how Tesla pulled this off. Because when it comes to Tesla, people expect more than just an ordinary EV. They expect innovation, long range, and a futuristic driving experience. So, how can Tesla deliver all that at a record low price? The secret lies in a complete rethinking of how its vehicles are made. Behind the scenes, Tesla has implemented groundbreaking changes, from advanced manufacturing techniques and reworked electrical architecture to a new type of battery that cuts production costs without compromising performance. But that's not all. The company has also made strategic adjustments to its factory operations, which may be key to scaling production and meeting the massive demand anticipated for the Model Q. Even the name Model Q sparked curiosity and internet banter, with many doubting Tesla would ever go with such a title. Yet, in typical Musk fashion, he defied expectations. While the reasoning behind the name hasn't been fully explained, some speculate it's a tongue-in-cheek response to skeptics who never believed Tesla could deliver an EV at this price point. For a long time, the idea of a Tesla costing less than $17,576 seemed like a fantasy. Known for its premium pricing and cutting-edge innovation, Tesla has now broken that barrier and done so without cutting corners on quality or performance. So, how did they make it happen? The answer lies in three core innovations that are redefining EV production: next-gen LFP batteries, Giga casting, and a 48-volt electrical system. The first breakthrough is the adoption of lithium iron phosphate, LFP, batteries. These batteries are less expensive to manufacture and do away with cobalt, a costly and ethically problematic material used in many lithium-ion cells. Not only are LFP batteries more affordable, but they also offer longer life cycles and lower maintenance needs, further driving down the total cost of ownership. Tesla had already tested LFP tech in select Chinese models, but it's now becoming central to its global production strategy. Another major breakthrough contributing to the low cost of the Tesla Model Q is the company's cutting-edge Giga casting technology. Traditionally, building a car involves assembling hundreds of parts, each requiring separate tooling, labor, and time. Tesla has flipped that model on its head. With Giga casting, large sections of the vehicle's frame are manufactured as single, solid pieces. This streamlined process removes unnecessary steps, slashes production time, and dramatically cuts costs. Thanks to this innovation, Tesla can build the Model Q faster and more affordably, passing those savings directly to buyers. But that's not the only game-changing move. Tesla has also upgraded the car's electrical system, swapping the long-used 12-volt setup for a modern 48-volt architecture. For decades, 12V systems were standard, but they require bulky and heavy wiring to power all the electronics inside a car. By shifting to a 48V platform, Tesla has managed to reduce wiring weight by up to 50%, improve energy efficiency, and further trim manufacturing expenses. This upgraded system, which was first introduced in the Cybertruck, is now being implemented in the Model Q, making it not only cheaper to produce but also lighter and more efficient. Of course, when it comes to electric vehicles, the battery is often the most expensive and technically complex part, And that's especially true when affordability is the goal. In building the Model Q, Tesla made a crucial decision, moving away from the more costly nickel-cobalt-manganese (NCM) batteries and embracing lithium iron phosphate (LFP) cells instead. This change has been pivotal. So, what makes LFP batteries such a big deal? First and foremost, they're far less expensive to produce. Since the battery typically makes up between 35% and 40% of an EV's total cost, switching to LFP technology helps Tesla cut production costs by as much as 30%, potentially saving up to $4,500 per vehicle. That's a big part how Tesla was able to price the Model Q below $17,576 without sacrificing performance or safety. The benefits don't end there. LFP batteries are also incredibly durable. While conventional batteries may last around 1,500 charge cycles, LFP units can exceed 3,000, meaning a Model Q could easily drive over 1 million kilometers before the battery needs replacement. This level of longevity could redefine how long electric vehicles remain viable on the road, making ownership more sustainable and cost-effective in the long run. There's also a significant safety advantage. LFP batteries are known for their excellent thermal stability, reducing the risk of overheating or fire, a concern many consumers still have with EVs. This makes the Model Q one of the safest vehicles Tesla has ever built, reassuring drivers that cutting costs hasn't come at the expense of peace of mind. And finally, from an environmental and ethical standpoint, LFP batteries are a step forward. Unlike cobalt, a key ingredient in many traditional battery chemistries, LFP batteries don't rely on rare, expensive, or problematic materials. Cobalt extraction has long raised concerns over human rights and environmental impact. By moving away from it, Tesla is not only reducing its costs, but also making a more sustainable choice. One of the major ethical concerns in battery production has long been the use of cobalt, a material often sourced from regions where labor practices are questionable. By eliminating cobalt from its battery design, Tesla is not only cutting production costs, but also taking a big step toward more ethical and environmentally responsible manufacturing. This move could strongly appeal to eco-conscious buyers who care about where their products come from and how they're made. But if lithium iron phosphate, LFP, batteries are so advantageous, why haven't they dominated the EV market until now? The answer lies in energy density. Historically, LFP batteries lagged behind nickel-cobalt-manganese, NCM, batteries when it came to the amount of energy they could store per kilogram, which meant they offered less driving range. However, recent advancements in LFP chemistry have significantly narrowed that gap. Today, LFP batteries can deliver competitive performance, and at a fraction of the cost. For the Model Q, estimates suggest a range of about 275 miles or 442 kilometers, placing it ahead of many rivals in the same price bracket. What sets Tesla apart, though, is not just the technology inside the car. It's the way the car itself is built. From the very beginning, Elon Musk envisioned more than just electric vehicles. He aimed to overhaul how cars are manufactured altogether, and the Model Q is the latest example of that vision coming to life. At the heart of this transformation is Tesla's Giga casting technology, a groundbreaking production method that is slashing costs, simplifying assembly, and boosting efficiency across the board. So what exactly is Giga casting? Traditionally, car bodies are assembled from hundreds of separate components, each needing to be cut, shaped, welded, and pieced together, a time-consuming and costly process. Tesla's innovation replaces that with giant castings that form large sections of the vehicle as a single solid piece. For example, where the rear section of a typical car might involve over 370 individual parts, Tesla can now produce it as one unified structure. The result is dramatic. The time needed to build that portion of the car has dropped from roughly 3 hours to just 90 minutes. This allows Tesla to nearly double its output compared to traditional automakers, giving it a major edge in terms of speed, efficiency, and scalability. And the gains don't stop at speed. By eliminating hundreds of parts, Tesla significantly cuts down on labor, tooling, and materials, reducing production costs by an estimated 30%. For a model like the Q, which is designed to be budget-friendly and accessible to more drivers, these savings are absolutely critical. Every dollar Tesla saves on the factory floor helps keep the sticker price low without cutting corners on quality. There's also a major advantage in structural design. Giga casting results in vehicles that are more rigid, with fewer weak points and reduced mechanical complexity. Fewer parts mean fewer opportunities for something to go wrong. For customers, this translates into a vehicle that's not just cheaper and fast to build, but also stronger, longer lasting, and safer on the road. This results in a vehicle that not only lasts longer, but also requires less upkeep over time. However, building an affordable EV like the Tesla Model Q isn't solely a feat of engineering. It also demands a smart and efficient global manufacturing strategy. And Tesla seems to be executing just that. Rather than limiting production to a single location, Tesla made a bold move by announcing that the Model Q will be built in both Mexico and India, two markets that could significantly reshape the global automotive landscape. Initially, most assumed the Model Q would roll off the assembly line exclusively at the new Giga factory under construction in Nuevo Leon, Mexico. This location made perfect sense. Its close proximity to the U.S. offers logistical advantages and aligns with the USMCA trade agreement, helping Tesla reduce shipping expenses and benefit from regional trade incentives. But Elon Musk had broader ambitions. In a move that surprised many, he confirmed that Tesla will also build a Model Q in India. This wasn't just a business gamble. It was a calculated step into one of the world's most underdeveloped yet high-potential EV markets. Despite its size, India has yet to be conquered by any global EV leader, making it a largely untapped frontier. By choosing to manufacture locally, Tesla not only reduces production costs, but also gains a direct foothold in a market of over 1.4 billion people. India also offers a cost advantage that's hard to ignore. The country has a large pool of highly skilled labor that comes at a lower cost than even China, with potential manufacturing expenses up to 32% lower. On top of that, India provides Tesla with logistical flexibility. Producing vehicles within India allows for efficient export to rapidly growing markets in Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and even parts of Europe, with faster and more affordable shipping compared to exporting from the U.S. or China. This could give Tesla a crucial edge over Chinese EV makers trying to establish a global presence. Moreover, the Indian government have been actively encouraging Tesla's entry into the country, offering various incentives, including tax breaks and reduced import tariffs on essential components. This makes setting up shop in India not only cost-effective, but also strategically aligned with national EV goals. With the government keen to accelerate electric mobility, Tesla's presence could be a turning point for both the brand and the country's green transition. By adopting a multi-location production model, Tesla is also addressing one of its long-standing issues, meeting the overwhelming demand that usually follows a new product launch. Historically, Tesla's wait lists have stretched for months, sometimes years. But with manufacturing capacity spread between Mexico and India, the company can ramp up production quickly and meet global demand more efficiently right from the start. Perhaps the most unexpected and brilliant strategic decision from Tesla was to include India in its production plans for the Model Q. While most experts anticipated a Mexico-only operation focused on leveraging North American market advantages, Elon Musk saw further. He identified a chance where few others were looking, and this decision may very well reshape Tesla's global trajectory. For years, India has been considered a sleeping giant in the EV space. Tesla's arrival might be the spark that changes everything. India presents both a massive opportunity and a considerable challenge for car makers. With a population of 1.4 billion, it's now the third largest automotive market globally. Yet, electric vehicles still account for only a small percentage of total vehicle sales. The primary reason? Historically, EVs have simply been too expensive for the average Indian consumer. Tesla plans to change that narrative with the introduction of the Model Q. The rationale behind manufacturing this vehicle in India is straightforward: significantly lower production costs. Wages in India are roughly 32% cheaper than in China, which allows Tesla to build a Model Q at a much more affordable rate. This cost efficiency is vital, especially for a model aimed at budget-conscious buyers, as it helps Tesla keep the price competitive without sacrificing profitability. But the advantages don't end with labor savings. Tesla is actively working with the Indian government to secure financial incentives, such as reduced taxes and lower import duties on essential parts. These potential deals could make production in India even more economical, while also helping Tesla scale more rapidly in a country that is increasingly promoting the adoption of electric vehicles. By establishing manufacturing in India, Tesla is doing more than just tapping into a local market. It's positioning the country as a critical export hub. India's location offers ideal shipping routes to nearby regions, including Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and even parts of Europe. Transporting cars from India is quicker and more cost-effective than from China or the U.S., which gives Tesla a strategic edge in price-sensitive international markets where Chinese brands currently dominate. Another factor working in Tesla's favor is India's growing investment in LFP battery production. The country is ramping up its capacity to produce these batteries domestically, which could further cut Tesla's costs. By sourcing batteries within India, Tesla can avoid import duties and reduce logistical expenses, making the Model Q even more affordable to build. By 2025, India is expected to produce up to 80 GWh of LFP batteries annually, enough to power approximately 1.6 million Model Q vehicles. Even if the Model Q were just an inexpensive EV, it would still make waves in the industry. But it's more than that. Priced under $17,575, it stands out in terms of performance too, especially its driving range. While competing models like the BYD Seagull and Volkswagen ID.2 offer between 180 and 280 miles per charge, the Model Q delivers around 275 miles, or 442 kilometers, often at a lower cost than those rivals. In an entry-level EV segment where range is critical, this gives Tesla a clear advantage. Charging speed is another area where the Model Q shines. Many affordable EVs still struggle with slow charging times, frustrating users who depend on quick turnarounds. The BYD Seagull, for instance, is limited to just 30 kilowatts charging, meaning it takes over an hour to gain 150 kilometers of range. In contrast, the Model Q is expected to support charging speeds of up to 170 kilowatts, allowing it to recover approximately 290 kilometers, or 180 miles, of range in just 15 minutes, a game-changing feature for budget-conscious drivers looking for both speed and convenience. This advantage could be a game-changer for buyers who value convenience and don't want to waste time sitting around at charging stations. But the benefits don't stop there. Performance is another area where the Model Q truly stands out. Take the Volkswagen ID.2, for example, one of the Model Q's closest rivals. It's expected to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 7 seconds. The BYD Seagull is even slower, taking more than 10 seconds to hit the same mark. In contrast, the Model Q is estimated to reach 60 miles per hour in just 5.8 seconds, making it the quickest EV in its price range. For drivers who want a small, nimble, and fun-to-drive electric car, Tesla is setting a new benchmark, with no real competition in sight. Another key reason the Model Q stands apart is Tesla's unmatched charging infrastructure. While other automakers depend on third-party networks, Tesla operates its own, with over 50,000 superchargers worldwide. This gives Model Q owners access to a fast, reliable charging experience without the frustration of slow speeds or packed charging stations. It's a level of convenience that no other manufacturer in this class can currently match. Then there's the tech. While the Volkswagen ID.2 and BYD Seagull are modern EVs, they still fall behind Tesla when it comes to in-car software and digital features. The Model Q will support over-the-air OTA updates, meaning Tesla can push new features and performance enhancements directly to the car without the need for service center visits. Many automakers are still lagging behind in delivering seamless software upgrades, giving Tesla a clear edge. Even more impressively, Tesla includes autopilot as standard equipment on the Model Q. While most brands charge extra for basic driver assistance features, Tesla provides advanced systems like semi-autonomous driving, smart safety features, and AI-based enhancements even on its most affordable model. And with continuous progress on its full self-driving FSD technology, the Model Q could eventually operate with near-complete autonomy. Right now, no rival brand offers this kind of forward-looking technology in the budget EV segment.